I think everybody would like to hear the abridged version of all the lessons you learned in the sauna.
If you were in a sauna, like one of those hot boxes, what do you think like the appropriate way to behave in one of those is? When there are other people in there.
Maybe a nod here and there.
Yeah, right?
If
Complete
it's just
silence.
you and a friend, you can talk.
Right. But if there's anyone else in that room who you do not know, you keep your mouth shut and you just
Agreed.
respect the silence.
Right.
I have learned more and more that gym bros love to peacock in front of other gym bros that they do not know. Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing. They're flexing even when they're not lifting. And so I was sitting in the sauna, and there's 4 or 5 other guys in there. Who am I gonna be?
All cute.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And one of them, just out of the blue, like after a couple minutes, nodded to this other one and said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said something to the effect of, nice pecs. And the guy who he complimented did like a nervous laugh and goes, no homo. Like getting a compliment from another man made him uncomfortable, which is just, oh my God.
As an adult, too, that's even funnier.
Yep.
You're welcome. Always
this
remember
go
I
through?
did that for you. No. You do. That's it.
Anyways, so he's asking him, how you get pecs like that, bro? What's your routine? How many push-ups can you do?
Yeah, how many push-ups
And
can you do?
Me, personally?
Yeah.
In a row?
Yeah.
Like 3, maybe.
Wow, that's really good.
You were going to say that no matter what. If I said half of one, it would have been like, oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, I probably would have been like, wow, dude. You're ripped.
Anyways, so they start talking about push-ups and their workout routines.
Start talking about push-ups.
Yeah, that's what gym bros talk about.
That's my favorite sentence. Anyway, so they started talking about push-ups. You know, how you do.
Yep.
Anyways, go ahead.
And this third guy, who's not involved in this conversation at all, jumps in, and after this dude says how many push-ups he can do in a row, this third guy, not talking to them, clearly does not know them, goes, oh, I got you beat. I can do this many. And it was like 10 more. And then he starts unprompted, unsolicited, giving his workout advice and all of his routines and challenges and whatnot that he does. He goes, have you all heard of this challenge? It's this. Let me explain it to you. And these guys clearly are not interested, do not want to talk to this guy. But he's been allowed to speak this long, so he's just going to keep going.
And then the fourth guy comes in and says, will somebody give me a kiss, please?
So the thing that was most hilarious to me was after sharing a few workout routines and challenges he does, he goes, have you all heard of the 75-day challenge?
Fuck you.
And they're like, oh, God, I got to talk to this guy some more. No, what is it? And he goes, well, let me tell you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Fucking asshole.
And he goes, well, let me tell you, you pick a set of challenges for yourself, and you have to do them for 75 days. No cheating. If you miss a day or you cheat, you have to start over from day 1. So the first rule is no alcohol, just water. You have 1 shot, sorry. If you're at day 74 and have 1 shot, you got to start all over. Second rule is you pick a diet and you stick to it. No cheating. My diet was, if it doesn't grow, it goes. So no processed food, only organics. Stuff you can find growing in nature.
Stuff you can find growing in nature.
Yeah. Third rule, drink 3 gallons of water every day.
3 gallons?
Maybe it was 2, but it was definitely more than 1.
Okay.
Fourth rule, you gotta have an intense workout routine. Mine was 2 workouts a day. Each has to be at least 45 minutes long. They have to be at least an hour apart. You can't just do an hour and a half. And one of them has to be outside, no matter the weather. If it's thunderstorming outside, you still get out there and do your workout. Yeah, he literally says this. And so I'm like, oh my God, this dude is so intense. And then this is the part that made me crack up. And then he goes, fourth rule, you have to read 10 pages a day, non-fiction.
10 pages?
Yeah. He lists all these intense, difficult challenges that you have to do without cheating, and then read 10 pages a day of nonfiction is on the same level of difficulty as all these other things. It's like, oh my God. If those workout routines were on the same level of difficulty as reading 10 pages for me, then I'd be as ripped as this dude is.
Wow.
Man.
There's a lot there.
I know. And that's when, like, I had to get up and excuse myself from the sauna because I was starting to laugh. And I didn't want to laugh in this guy's face because he would probably strangle me.
The book thing would have actually, like, I don't know that I would have been able to maintain that one. Oh, my fucking God. This, I hate when you celebrate bullshit like this. It makes me fucking furious. Okay. So you reminded me of a good one. You reminded me of a really good one on that. So...
Wait, before you do, there was one other guy another day in the sauna. This one's shorter. He just he would not stop talking about assets and liabilities. He was clearly like a burgeoning, blossoming finance bro who was bragging about all of his investments and stuff and taking your liabilities and turning them into assets. That's what you got to do, bro.
That's true. That's true.
And how many houses he wants to buy. And
how many houses did he want to buy?
So he talked about how his girlfriend wanted to buy a new car, and he's like, there's nothing wrong with her car. She doesn't need a new car. So I tell her, you can't get a new car until we lock down 3 houses this year.
Did he say bro or let's go?
He did say that kind of stuff. And he goes, if you don't want a car, I mean, heck, I'll drive it. No, that was what the other guy said. What kind of car does she have? And he told her, I can't remember what it was. And he goes, oh, if you do want to sell, let me know. I need a new car. That sounds pretty good. And the guy goes, the first guy goes, well, the only drawback is it is teal. And the guy goes, what color is that? Is that like a blue? And the dude goes, it's like close to seafoam green. It is kind of girly, but other than that, it's a cool car.
I like the idea that teal is somehow less gay than seafoam green. Like,
just that the idea that teal is such a girly color, you have to pretend you don't know what color it is.
But that doesn't even make sense because calling green seafoam green is infinitely more gay. Like, there's no way. You cannot tell me that those are not. Those are not equal.
What the? God fucking damn it.
Okay. Speaking of all this is really going to tie the room together here for you. Okay, so I've definitely told you this in person, I think. Fucking goddamn it.
Did you like that?
I just like the noise you made. Because you have this weird Donkey Kong thing. Okay.
I have a thing for Donkey Kong.
I know you do. We were at... this was a wedding a long time ago. I actually can't remember. I don't think I've told it on here. But if I did, stop me. But it's all the best of being a bro and all the best of being a conspiracy theorist in one delicious package. We had a friend in high school he was a nice kid, but he was very insecure and like just trying to bro up really hard because he was worried about, I don't know, how he was perceived. I don't care. Point is, nobody really talked to him after college. He just fell out of that realm, whatever. So,
God, I can't fucking land. Jesus Christ.
The same friend I was telling you about before with the Uber driver has a thing where he gets really nostalgic and wants to reach out to people. Like, it's all the time. He'll constantly fuck. You're gonna win. How am I losing this of all matchups? This is like the easiest one for me. God damn. Fucking piece of shit. Anyways.
God fucking damn it. Twice? For real? Oh my God.
Oh, I like that. Anyways. Fuck. So, he like texts him or something while we're at this wedding. And he was always like he was nice enough, but like you could tell he definitely was a little...
Stop! Let me like get on the ground.
No. Listen to my story. So anyways, he reaches out to him, like he texts him or something, and all he sends back, he was like, he didn't know what he was up to. We knew like that maybe he had joined the military for like some time and then something with addiction to some kind of whatever. I don't know. He was not well for a while. But anyways, we didn't know where he was or anything. So our friend reaches out to him. He talks to him for a second. All he sends back is an iPhone video of himself in the woods looking like there's a fire, and then he's like behind the fire, and he shoots a bow and arrow at the fire.
You might have told me this.
I think I may have. But anyway, so all we see is him shirtless in the woods shooting a bow and arrow. And my friend John is like, oh, Aaron, what are you doing? Like, are you on Survivor Man or something? Like, what the fuck? Like, kind of joking around with him. And hold on, I have to remember this. He legitimately goes like, oh no, I'm trying to stay off the grid. And then he goes like, why are you staying off the grid? And he goes like, oh, I almost just got smoked by a black bear.
Yeah.
Which was the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. And we're like, why is he telling you that and shooting bow and arrows? Like, what are you doing? And then he says something, I don't remember what like conspiracy theory he alluded to. But then my friend John is like, oh man, you're listening to too much Joe Rogan, I think. And he legitimately goes like, oh, Joe Rogan, he's a pussy. He's probably CIA himself. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he calls him and he leaves a message, and his voice is like 800 like fucking octaves deeper than it ever used to be. So John goes, what the fuck is wrong with your voice? Like, what are you doing? And he legitimately texts back and he goes, oh, I'm practicing semen retention. So I only... He goes, I'm practicing semen retention. I only talk from my balls now. And he's like, what do you mean talk from your balls? And he's like, you know how they try to tell people to sing from their diaphragms? That's what I'm doing, except I'm only talking with my balls.
That's beautiful.
And we were like, oh, where are you? And he's like, I can't tell anybody. And John is like, Aaron, I don't think anybody's looking for you. And then all he does is he literally takes another iPhone video of someone holding a phone and walking on like kind of a path, but not really. And then at the end of the path, he looks over and there's a town, and he's like a couple of miles outside of a town in the woods. And we're like, what the fuck? But yeah, semen retention.
Beautiful.
Have you ever done it?
Yes.
Well, you did mention that you had a little bit of a dry spell there.
Uh-huh.
But no, semen retention means no. That's one of the gym rules too. No jerking off for your whole life. Well, that's how you get your 10 pages of fiction or nonfiction.
Yeah.
What kind of nonfiction do you think he was reading?
Probably like
Mein Kampf.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what the final solution is? Speaking of
Hitler's final solution?
Thank you.
That's what you're referring to?
Yes.
Okay, I assume that means
someone was
unfamiliar with it.
So let me tell you this. At work, and again, like, this is the way that I spend my time.
Yeah.
It came up somehow, and people were like, what is that? And I'm not talking about people who are younger than us. I'm talking about people who are, like, every age range. We're like, the what? And I was like, the final solution. Like, Hitler. I'm not a history buff by any means. Hitler, World War II, final solution. That ringing a bell? What? No idea. Of all, there was like, I think we asked like, maybe it had to be. It was more than 20 people, and only 3 knew what the final solution was of all age ranges. How crazy is that?
That is pretty nuts.
Is that not insane?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying everybody has to be like a history major, but holy shit! Like,
you still should know
especially
some history.
like like the major events.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad, because I was worried that you're gonna be like, the what? But you're a smart boy. You got a master or a PhD.
Almost.
Well, basically. Who's counting at this point?
Me. Oh my God, F you.
Did you win? You won one of them, didn't you?
No. I was close, and then the spaceship killed me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It made me so angry.
I do remember that. Oh. I would like to kill you, you little boy. Anyways. All good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm done talking. No.
Yeah, that's it.
This is.
I have more stuff, but I gotta like look it up. I don't remember anything.
I wrote so many things down, and
then you forgot what.
And I forgot what they were. And
Uh-huh.
one of the things I wrote that I forgot was gaslighting dog.
Does that mean there was a dog that was gaslighting you?
I
or
don't
you
know.
were gaslighting
That's
a dog?
exactly the thing. I have no idea if that means I gaslit a dog
That sounds more likely.
or the dog gaslit me.
I don't know
I
how a dog
actually
would do
think
that.
it was about Meacham gaslighting me for something, but I don't remember what.
Just making you...
You want to do that one more time?
Yeah, let me sneak.
Go ahead. Oh.
I'm gonna get you.
No, I want you to give me pitch me something. Pitch me a movie.
Pitch you what?
Pitch me a movie about a dog that gaslights people. What's the dog's name, first of all?
The dog's name is
Garfield.
Yep, that's it.
And his owner is John Arbuckle.
God. Oh my God, have you seen Kunk on Earth?
No, but I actually have wanted to.
Oh my God,
That's
I watched the whole thing in one day.
That's the
like
same.
yesterday.
It's
It
the
was
same
so funny.
people from the Ricky Gervais show that I always told you to
Oh
watch.
really?
But then I
you
remember
love
that
it.
you don't
it's
like Ricky
so
Gervais.
fucking funny, and like so it's this woman, the character she
It's
plays
just really
named
dry.
Philomena Kunk, and she's like a journalist with the BBC. And she goes around like interviewing these academics about like world history topics, like the beginning of the earth and the foundings of Christianity and all these sort of things. God damn it, stupid fireball. Anyways, so yeah, it's super dry, and she's got a really weird sense of humor. And she asks the most asinine, stupid questions of real academics, like, why is it that people always say that the building of the pyramids is a mystery when we can look at it and see that it's basically just a big triangle? And the academics look at her like, is this real? Wait, what? It's so funny. And sometimes the responses she gets from academics are just as great as her questions, because sometimes they'll assume that she has to be a real reporter, and they answer her questions so seriously, and it reveals like how shallow, or it reveals how shallow and meaningless and stupid academia really is. That's my hot take, at least. But anyways,
Is that the actual takeaway, or are you just projecting?
one of the things that is common in her interview questions is she'll reference really specific and obscure pieces of pop culture. But one of the things that she references a lot is Garfield. You get that she's a really big Garfield fan. It's so funny every time she brings up Garfield in an interview with a professional, like, academic. It's so great.
What is it about Garfield that's so funny?
It's because Garfield the comic is the most unfunny thing on earth. So being a fan of it, like a legitimate fan, is hilarious.
It's fucking funny. The things that people have done with Garfield that's not Garfield makes it so much funnier.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've had that on my list, but like I've told you, we've been rewatching Breaking Bad, so
Yeah.
we haven't really watched anything but that. This is maybe of interest to people, but Emily, my wife, is the only person the only person that I know who watched Breaking Bad and was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, most people are like, yeah, it's really good. Or
Right,
they're
yeah.
like, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we watched it, she was like, oh, it's okay. I almost did a voice for her. I would have got in trouble on that one.
I want to hear it.
It's that.
Oh yeah, I love this course.
Do you like that I can do this? Probably not. Anyways, I was like dumbfounded by what was happening for a second. So we're rewatching it and it's really good. And this time, her watching it, she's like, "This is an amazing show." So I don't know what changed, but now she's like, "This is really good." You ruined that story. What are you doing?
Damn it! How did you shield that quick? I can never get out of that with Snake. How is Snake faster than me? God damn it! I thought we. Why are these crabs all over the place? I don't get. Mario, right? I didn't know crabs were canon.
This is. Are you excited for the Mario movie?
No, it looks so bad.
What do you mean? It looks so good. It's gonna be like really good. Everybody can tell. Oh my god. I feel like we're gonna have to watch it and just to see how fucking stupid it is.
Wow. This is not going. Last time we did this course, it worked to in my advantage, but not this time. It's because you have crabs now. I don't think these crabs were here last time.
I don't know why it's so funny to me to hear you complaining about the crabs. It's so fucking stupid.
Why can't I grab the blue crab? It just hurts me.
Talk about the crabs.
Okay, we should. Man, we've been going a while.
Yeah, this might be too. Oh, that was a good thing to end on. Oh.
Thank you for watching Von Wolf Brain. This is Stephen Hawking's cousin, Stephen Eagling. I am just as smart as him and more alive than him, and I watch Von Wolf Brain every day and I love it. Oh god, I love it. Please consume more content. Click here. Or here. Or here. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye. Love, Von Wolf Brain.